All my guys and goddesses know high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is. Another day, another day. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shift. You already know what it is, man. This shit closing down day by day. But like I said, you gotta remind yourself you're at war as a black man and know what the fuck is against you while the last of this shit is here. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see they spraying the skies already. You get what I'm saying? They spraying the hell out these skies already. Some already faded out. And just for daily reminder, if you think I'm lying, let me remind you. You get what I'm saying? Let me remind you. Let me remind you. That's one right there. You get what I'm saying? These is all ones that already spread it out. Remember how I be showing y'all? See, you could tell that one's spreading out, that one's spreading out. Some of them already spread out. And on the other side, it ain't really any. But it's just to let y'all know how close we is, where we home with it. You feel me? Y'all know I be giving y'all the daily routine, but we almost there. So I just had to just point out just to let y'all know. The motherfuckers be thinking I be lying. I just be talking out my ass. But look, every time, right, even where you're at, you can see what the fuck is happening and where we at, what's going down in the last of this shit. So you just gotta just know where you're at with it. Now, I hope that y'all enjoyed my live earlier and everything. It was a good live and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all. So y'all know where we at with it. I hope y'all enjoyed my live earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to say it's coming from the goodness of my heart. I don't have no, what do you call it? I don't know I don't have no what do you call it? I don't get paid from YouTube or giving y'all information or anything like that. I just be speaking from like a goodness part in my heart, off of whatever it means to reach whoever that can stand for real righteousness and the last of all of this being here how it is, and how children are being hurt behind it and stuff like that. You know, so I got one of the most purest stances and everything like that. Enjoy the rest of your day, God. You hear what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got teeth? At the same time, I gotta fix my teeth. I'm about to fuck up my teeth right now and smoke a black amount when I don't want to, but I'm just so stressed out. I don't know what the fuck to do, and I'm panicking off of this financial rut. It's the same fucking, what do you call it, every day. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'll just be happy when I can wake up and I know like whatever I want to do, like it's not based on whether I have a lot of that or not. Like I'm just tired of having that type of energy gravitational pull on me in that shape, way, or form to make me feel like less than myself or insecure on my own shit. It'd be one thing if I knew I was supposed to be living like that, y'all, but the fact that I know I'm not supposed to be living like this and it's still being enforced even as it's crashing and people are trying to like give it life that it doesn't have, it lets you know like the detriment behind it. You get what I'm saying? And really what it's done entirely and what it would even look like in the future. You get what I'm saying? Enjoy the rest of your day, goddess. You know, like it's a serious thing. You know, a lot of people don't see it for really what it is, but it's a very, very serious thing. And yeah, y'all, we just gotta do better, you know? We gotta do better, like for real. Like this shit is a fucking game. Like it's like this shit is torture. I'm trying to get my teeth better, but I'm about to get a black amount right now. Not even about to lie to y'all. I'm about to get a black amount right now because it's like, look, every time I feel like that gravitational pull on me, it's like I don't like that shit. It's like that pull on you, like to just continue to be a slave, you know? Like I don't like. Can y'all imagine how that planet's gonna feel without that? When it's like if you want to get something to eat or you want to get some food, it's gonna depend on like you just going out and getting it. Can y'all imagine that? Like you're going out and get, like you're not gonna have, it's not gonna have a certain price on it. Like everything that you do is gonna be from a standpoint of whatever it is that you got to do to get it, or if you know how to, in which that's a chance for you to learn. You know how they say, what do you think, what they say, I forget the saying verbatim, y'all, but y'all know how they say, teach a person to fish and they'll forever eat or whatever like that. Where do y'all think that comes from? Y'all think that comes from money? No, You know, they connected that to it in that way, but that doesn't come from that. That comes from like you just using the planet or the natural resources that's already here to get what you would need, even if it's not involving food. You get what I'm saying? Just that same concept towards everything else. That's where that comes from, you know? But we done forgot that though, you know? We done forgot that, y'all. That's where that comes from. Because if you needed, well, I'm talking about food right now, so I'm saying if you needed to eat, and you was gonna go about this in this manner, whether it be fishing or however, so squirrel was like this full mode, you would learn how to do so. Enjoy the rest of your day. God is peace, power, abundance to you. You know, like you would learn how to do so. But that's been stripped away from us from a standpoint where it's like, and then it changes. Y'all know it changes, it varies, it changes. Because you could say, like, hypothetically speaking, you got this one meal that you always get, and you've been getting it for however long, and say hypothetically speaking it's $10, right? Now they went up with this meal, now it was $15. And it's, you always banking on your favorite meals. You get what I'm saying? That defeats the purpose of like that saying, if you was taught how to fish or how to get it or whatever, because now it's a whole separate price than it always was that you got to have now. And even now to change, if it goes up more, now that's another price. You get what I'm saying? And I'm using food, and I'm gonna use fishing since I'm staying with this. Like if a person didn't have no way to get no food, they didn't know how to, and a person taught them how to fish, right? The only problem that they would have, if even that, is like making sure that there's fish in a pond or however long, or fish in a lake or whatever. How long would they be at a body of water to know if there's fish in there or not? You get what I'm saying? And they would get experience more so by doing so. But there wouldn't be no change in price or whatever it is, whether they're able to get it or not. Y'all get what I'm saying? It would just be the difference in like where they go to search for that fruit at. You get what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's like real life. That's how real life comes about. And you know, that same concept towards everything else. But that's why we got to get back to this, because all this got stripped away from us, y'all. All of it. And it got stripped away from us so bad that I can't even like, I'm not gonna say I can't fathom it. I fathom it clear as daylight, but I'm tired of the lies though, y'all. I can't take it no more. Y'all see this sun right here? Y'all see how that shit is shining? That shit's changing all of this shit. It's almost over for this fucking shit, y'all. And I'm just very proud of that, because this shit done did damage to me. You know, this shit done did damage to me, y'all. You hear what I'm saying? I don't know how I didn't crash out, y'all, with this system taking my son away from me. I don't know how I didn't. I don't even know how I'm here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, what? I done crashed out in damn near every courthouse and shit. You get what I'm saying? Around like in a lot of ways, y'all. You know, I didn't even know what I was doing in a way, off of like my understanding around anatomy and going up to cops and stuff and asking them their genetic makeup through my planet and stuff like that. I didn't even realize what the fuck. But that's how passionately I was in not caring, y'all. You hear what I'm saying? That's where that came from. You know? That's where that came from. I couldn't believe what I was becoming aware of. And now where I'm at now, y'all, look, all I care about is y'all. Y'all that, and that's human beings and my species. Y'all that watch my videos, y'all that see truth. Cause best believe, y'all see this truth as I'm telling y'all when y'all come on here, but damn near just about everybody around me, they either don't know or they don't even care to know. Cause they so programmed, they don't even know in ways of how they're affected negatively. They're just like robots around me and shit. So y'all, nah, for real. Y'all like, I'm dead ass, y'all. I'm dead ass. Because of my financial state, y'all, majority of the people around me think that I'm just crazy and I just got mental health issues. I swear to God. Like, that's how ignorant and naive and how gullible most people are because of all the money flourishing in this area. I'm telling y'all no lies. So even though I'm going through this financial struggle, I'm getting out of it. I'm getting back to my son and all this is happening and shit. Man, I just want to, hey, for real, all y'all that see this video, whenever y'all see it, or even now, pat yourself on the back. You know what I mean? Even if you're a human being, even if you're unnatural, pat yourself on the back, because it's like, for real, like I told y'all see all my shit. Y'all see my panic attacks. Y'all see when I'm a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But all of it's coming from this system and the awareness. Because once you become aware, y'all, you become aware of everybody else that's not aware. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you that that's a mental health attack, but that's exactly what that is. As soon as you become aware you instantly could tell the other people around you that's aware and acting like they're not aware for whatever reason. You could tell. You just look at them and be like, now you know damn well you know how this shit is connected or what's going on behind this or why this is set up like this. And you know it's wrong. And you just standing on this or you gonna act like you don't know? You feel me? That's how it be, y'all. So like y'all pat yourself on the back. The fact that y'all can stand for truth. And I know all of y'all ain't in my financial situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's how, and I love it how it is now and it's coming out here like this because you know, y'all know that they would try to make it seem like all truth speakers are just homeless people and stuff. Y'all know how they try to categorize truth in any way possible to make it seem like it's not truth. That shit isn't working no more. You know what I'm saying? That shit's not working no more at all. Look, I'm in a whole different spot, but look, y'all. Look. You know what I'm saying? And all this is the shit everybody's ignoring in my area, you know? What I realized, y'all, is you literally gotta the people that say ignorance, you gotta let them be. And even more so, if they neuromelanated, they already being dealt with. Hey, Blue Kachina, let's go. Blue Kachina, let's go. Trust me, the neuromelanated people that can't see who they are now, or they have disrespect for their brother or sister, that's putting out love for their brother or sister, don't even worry about them, y'all. They don't even exist to me. You get what I'm saying? I don't fear them. I wish them well. And that's all we can do to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they already damn near dead if they don't know what's going on by now. I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to be completely real with y'all. Hold up real quick, y'all. I'm on autopilot. Hold up real quick. Quick. But yeah, you know what I mean? Let me touch these trees real quick. I'm telling y'all, you don't really realize who you are until you know who you are, and nobody can't tell you anything otherwise. That's when you see what you're really living in as an organic being. You know what I'm saying? You think I care about anybody out here that look at me crazy for me touching these trees, whether they can or can't understand why I'm touching them, or however they feel about it negative and my connection to this? You get what I'm saying? It's just something just as simple as that. Y'all would be scared to do in public because y'all would be scared of how people are going to look at you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all more worried about trying to big up y'all muscles instead of y'all brain. So it don't matter how much muscles you got. You weak as hell. You weak as hell. You small body. But like how, what's his name said, get your weight up. You know, like how Big Meech be saying, get your weight up. Make that brain match your muscles mass and shit. Make it match that. Because if it ain't matching that, don't matter how much muscles you are, somebody will outsmart your ass and get you the fuck out of here. You know? Real shit. But I value y'all that see truth though. And that's on my soul. I value y'all that see truth. You know, we came a long way. You feel me? I know y'all want to see me give up on myself. When I say stuff like that, y'all know I'm not talking to y'all that fuck with me. I'm talking about those hating ass motherfuckers. And the people that can't see their own light, regardless of their genetic makeup. You know? Well, if you can't see your own light, that has nothing to do with your occupation. That has nothing to do with your financial situation. You know what I'm saying? And to really be technical with that, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Majority of people that are either homeless or in poverty or just struggling financially, even if they got a home. If you see from like a collective majority wise, I guarantee y'all those people see more of what's going on and what they living in, way more than a lot of other people. Swear to God. Because y'all know, the deeper you are into your career, job, the deeper you seeing people like me, because you have no intellect that goes further past that 3D wise. The only thing you could do to make yourself feel comfortable, whether directly or indirectly, is laugh or be obnoxious or in any way to spite that person, however so that you could in attempts. Like, that's the only thing you can do. But like I told y'all, we passed that. We passed that. You see what our son is doing right now? Come on now. Come on now. Like, we already in the next phases of this shit. You can see it on everybody's face. You know what I mean? Like, people that's trying to use the monetary system because y'all know for the longest time, what's the main thing that people did? Whenever, and it's crazy, shout out the guy that was talking about about people trying to look at people struggling like they're less than and using it as like a weapon more than ever before. You know, shout out to him because no, that's a very, very truth. That's a big truth, you know? And a lot of that light is being shed on now because before, you know, you would just tell people like, get a job or you're being lazy, da-da-da. Those excuses aren't working for the problems and how they are now. Even people that's middle class and even people that's rich, people are seeing stuff a lot different now, you know, because for the longest, you never question the system. It's always the person's fault. You know, y'all notice that? You never question the system. It's never the system's fault. It's always that somebody got to work harder or something that somebody got to do better in the system. But you see how that's going out the window now. People can't say that now just for people to work harder because people are working hard as hell. Multiple jobs and all of that. And the same problems is coming up. Maybe never faced homelessness ever in their life. You get what I'm saying? So that's not even an excuse no more. So I love how this shit is crashing down and it's forcing everybody to see the real problems. Well, even while they're trying to ignore it, and it's getting more and more like that by the day. That's one of the most beautiful things that's happening on the planet, for people to see like the real problems and really find real solutions around it. Not just looking at people from just, oh, it's homeless people's fault or you're not working harder. You know how much people, including myself, I know that are working and have worked through because this ain't the first time I've been down and out. I'm just fighting for my son now. But do you know how much, like, I'm telling y'all, you have no idea. You have no idea. So you really, the real issues are being pushed to the forefront now, you know? And I'm very grateful for that, you know? I'm very, very grateful for that. Can I get just a black amount, please? I appreciate it. Can I get a sweet plastic tip?
Sweet we don't have.
Can I get that one on the very left?
This one?
Yeah. Is it okay if I can get that one?
139.
I think I got like some change on it. Actually, I don't. Actually, no, I do. No, I do. I was like, no, I got some change. I got like another dime on me. Is straight you can let me go on a dime?
You don't have?
I don't think I got another 9 cents on me. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, it's real though, y'all. So I'm just happy that all that's coming to your forefront, you know? You get what I'm saying? It's a beautiful time. You get what I'm saying? It's a beautiful time. For everybody speaking truth, you get what I'm saying? No fear, you know? A lot of people want to instill fear on people that speaking truth. I'm gonna let people know for whatever it means, you know? First off, I'm a righteous person. I mean good, right? I'm not an evil spirit in no shape, way, or form. I'm not trying to harm no one or none of that. But I do have a stinger though. Best believe I do got a stinger. And let me just make it clear for whatever it means. Because I know I'm so righteous and I'm a good person, right? Best believe. Let me just tell y'all, don't none of y'all niggas scare me. You know what I'm saying? Don't none of y'all niggas put not even a speck of fear in my heart whatsoever. Not any of y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know that for whatever it means. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that guy. You feel me? I'm not that guy. It ain't on no tough shit or none of that. I'm just letting you know, like I'm not that guy. Like I'm not a fearful type of person. I'm not scary, you know? I'm not scary. The same way y'all see me talk on here, if you was to meet me in person, the stand-up respectful person that I am, but straightforward, you're gonna get that same type of person in person. The same way I'm on here. I'm the same person. I don't change. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to like being a real person and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to let y'all know that for them tough guys that want to come on here and be tough. Because you a thug. You get what I'm saying? Because you hard. You know? Take that shit somewhere else. Because that shit ain't coming my way. That shit ain't stopping me at all. I'm too righteous for all of that, y'all. When you righteous, you don't be in fear when you righteous. You know? You don't be in fear when you're righteous because you're doing the right thing and you're doing what you're supposed to do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You only fear people and fear situations when you know that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You get what I'm saying? Like if you out here causing harm to people and stuff and you doing bad stuff, you in fear because you know that karma's coming back and you know what you're putting out. You get what I'm saying? When you doing the right thing and you doing what you're supposed to, any bad karma that would even come my way, that's just gonna be counterattacked or like put underneath, however so, even if not by me in some shape, way, or form, because it can't touch me. Because I'm not even on that type of frequency. That's not even the energy I'm giving out. You get what I'm saying? I'm giving out real righteousness energy. I'm giving out real truth type energy. I'm standing on real principles, morals, values, standards. You know what I'm saying? Shit that can't be it can't be touched with that negativity. It just can't. It's different frequencies, y'all. You got to look at it like that. You got to really realize what it is. And you're even trying to attack someone or tell someone they got mental health issues or anything like that because they're worried. First off, let's say for people with real mental health issues, if somebody got a mental health issue, y'all, you don't try to make fun of somebody because they got mental health issues. If you're a person that's going to try to make fun of somebody because of a disability or a mental health issue, you're one of the lowest type of people on this planet. You're more of the problem damn near than the problem itself, you know? But for real, like, you got to be a special type of person to see somebody with a disability or either know somebody with a disability or mental health problems or even think that they got mental health problems and then try to laugh at them. But in a way of somebody that's standing for children, right? You got to be a special type of person. And I know it's a lot of people on the internet, when they see people talk about what's going on with children, that'll come on and try to block people from the truth or making other people aware of even what they're living in. So you're the lowest type of individual, and I wish you well, you know, for real, from the bottom of my heart. You know, I don't know what you're going through personally that you would come on somebody's podcast and try to bring negativity from such a righteous standpoint. It says a lot about what you're personally going through, which a lot of people are. So I really wish you well. Hey, shout out Jamie. I mean, I don't even know how to do it. I don't got a problem as long as what specifically, what you wanted me to come on your live or you want to come on my live? I haven't did that on YouTube because I'm usually not on here. So if I was to do that, you would have to tell me. I don't know offhand how to go about doing that. Because I was normally on Instagram with my podcast, and then I was on TikTok. I originally started on here, but I stopped real quick because they started like blocking my stuff and everything like that, and I wasn't able to really get my point across and stuff like that. But before that, though, y'all, look at this. Y'all see that? It's crazy. You said, nah, you can stay there. So you say you want to come on mine. You said, nah, you're just getting high. I'm looking at your picture. Are you from up top? I mean, if in general, I'll let you know when I'll start having people come on. Like tomorrow, if you want to go live like tomorrow, we can, or later on tonight, we can. Right now, I'm just kind of like talking about like some real issues and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason, as far as like just putting it out, that's the only reason. No disrespect to you or nothing like that. I appreciate your positive energy and all that. Peace, power, abundance, and gratitude your way, man. I hope you have a good day and all of that. I hope you enjoy you getting high. And I hope it's just weed, you know, for the betterment of you. You know, I hope it's just that. Cause you smoking that, like, I don't even be turning up as much as I used to and stuff. I used to go out and everything. It just made me think about that. Like when I was in my 20s and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not even a drinker, but I used to drink because of my older brother when I was like 21 and stuff, like 10, almost like 13 years ago and shit. Like I used to like drinking shit. I got out of that shit fast though, you know. And me understanding like genetics and biology and stuff and neurons and stuff, that helped me get away from that alcohol and shit even quicker, you know. Because I really realized, but there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is harmful to us, you know. It's almost like pick your poison in a way, right? You know, even if it's not like you're smoking or drinking, there's so much regular stuff that you wouldn't have an idea about thinking that it has an effect on you, but it does. You know what I mean? It's one of them type of things. So, yeah, man, I hope everybody just having a good day and stuff like that. Everybody keeping their energy on 1,000. You know what I mean? Keep y'all energy protected. I'm gonna say it like this: anything that's negative is bad for you, even if it's just something that's just like low vibrational energy. You know, somebody that would bring you low vibrational energy and you didn't do anything to hurt them personally or anything like that. It's a lot of people acting out like in that way now because of a lot of stuff that's coming to your forefront and they can't handle it. So they're projecting a lot of negative energy on the people that's either a little bit more aware than they are, or they're just taking more to balance out their energy with what they got going on and stuff like that. You're seeing like a lot of that by the day, like more and more. You know, that's why like I press everybody, regardless of your genetic makeup, protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? For real, I almost want to say, if you run natural and you talking about stuff and you don't have my genetic makeup, protect your energy even more, because you don't have the same protection I have. So really protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be really like leaned on by your own species. So even more so, if you're not me and you talking about the flat out attack on children and stuff like that, and a lot of stuff that a lot of people know that's wrong, protect yourself even more. I'm telling y'all from my soul, for real, you know. Because this shit is crazy what's going on right now, where we're at and stuff like that. You really gotta make sure that you keep your energy protected, y'all. You know? For real. And I tell my black men like the same type of stuff with where we're at, to keep your energy protected, because we the most like not protected, that anything can happen to us at any time and shit. So it's like even more so us like make sure. Like I told this is so crazy the times that we're in. I was coming out of 7-Eleven yesterday, and there was a white guy that was coming in, and I held the door for him, and I told him to enjoy his day. And I told him, I said, men in general, men don't be doing that with other men. And I could tell I made his day. And he wasn't expecting that at all. Even from a black man, he wasn't expecting that shit. But I could tell I made his day. Just something simple like that, you know? That's something big, because men, y'all know, the men, as soon as we start going through anything, a financial rut, or where we're going through switching jobs, or anything that would come up a lack for a short period of time or whatever, that at that moment, the world will look at you like you're not worth anything. You get what I'm saying? So you really even more so gotta keep your energy right. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, bro. Peace, power, abundance, reflection. You know what I'm saying? Like you really gotta really keep your energy and keep everything on like a swivel. But as far as like I was talking about mental health and stuff yesterday, and I was talking about it's almost like a mental health attack once you become aware and you're here in the last of this, how it's set up, but you're able to see any deception within it and how it affects everybody. That feels like a mental health attack, and you're seeing it for what it is, and then having to almost be like as if like you don't really see it for what it is. That can cause like a lot of disruption. So you got to do stuff to balance your energy out around that, whatever that would be. You know, just stuff, basic stuff. You like draw more. You know, you like whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has natural abilities or natural stuff that they like that's good for them, that makes them happy. You're at a lot. You know, you're at a lot, y'all. Because this shit is crazy where we're at. What's going on right now? You know what I mean? If you don't protect your energy, it could be scarce. Like I might be about to go back in nature like later today. just to balance out my energy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And what I got going on and my productive stuff and stuff like that, you know? But I really hope that y'all enjoyed me giving y'all that positive energy earlier about just about relationships of any sort, knowing when they're appropriate, when they're healthy, when they're not healthy, when to create boundaries. All of this stuff everybody should know, because a lot of people put it like this: you don't know until you know. But usually when you don't know, if you gotta like create like boundaries for like a relationship that's someone that's not healthy with you or anything like that, it's sad to say, but you usually find out in a way where it's like you're not gonna be the same person after. But it says a lot when you don't become that same person of whatever was done to you, you know? It's power in that. I want to, wherever anybody's at, they escape the narcissist or anything, like I was really breaking down like earlier, like that's like a serious thing to be in your power, to not become that person, you know? Because that's the main thing, that whenever you get any relationship, even a friendship, if it's not healthy, you got to create boundaries. What it's supposed to do, it's supposed to try to create you to be that person and do that same thing to somebody else. So when you don't, you already won like a lot around that battle that you're finding out that you was in, you know, of a bad relationship or whatever. Every day for me is like a new day, because I never thought that I would be here. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? Like, you know, where I made it like mandatory around whatever day I have. Even when I have a real perfect day and everything is good productive wise, I make it like mandatory for me to do certain stuff to combat whatever negative energy would come my way, whether that be doing something nice for someone, coming on here and giving y'all positive energy, anything, you know what I mean? For real. You know? Hey, excuse me, bro.
Yeah.
By any chance, if you could on your way out, you think you could Venmo anything at all, like to help me like get to work, or so I could put on a smart trip at all, or any
Sure,
way help?
yeah, I'll help you on my way out.
I appreciate it, sir. You're like, I need for this second job to come so I can put the schedule around my schedule of my first job. I could have did it the other way around, but for me with the metro, it's, I don't even know how to consider. I know it's a government job, but it's not a government job. But like, it's not like I'm not like corporate, but it's still a government job, you know, because it's still like the county, actually, what I'm trying to say. But I know that my other job, I don't like to look at a job like a bullshit job, but the other job is a bullshit job, and compared to pay to this, so I couldn't go with that first and then have this schedule and then it just look awkward. You know what I mean? Because you know, and bring a schedule for a lower paying job. That say like if I would have went, I would have had that first, and then they would have just caused more complication. So that's why I went with this first job first, and now I'm trying to get this second job now. But as soon as I get this second one, like I said, I don't got to throw in a private investigator no more money. I'm gonna be able to save up for a car. You know.
So you had a Inferno?
Like I gotta take a piss and shit. See, you gotta humble yourself, right? For me to do my productive stuff, I said, damn. I said I didn't want to go and get some help from this food shit, but I said that'll be easier and I can get my money faster where I need to travel. But that would have been another thing for me to get as far as money for just something to eat also, if I didn't have something to eat, even around me, you know what I mean? On my break and stuff like that. So the shit is just crazy, y'all. You know? But I'm just happy that like I'm staying focused and I'm getting done what I gotta get done regardless. You know, of anything going on. You know, and I can do that. And that makes me feel good, you know? because I went through, man, y'all have no idea everything that I went through, you know, as far as like me getting back on my feet and everything like that. I went through so much shit, and I'm just glad that like I'm still here, y'all. You know what I mean? With everything that I face, you know, because people have no idea everything that I went through, man. But just like how whenever anybody escapes a narcissist, though, right? The woman always knows, right? The woman always knows, you know. The woman always knows.